and good afternoon, good evening, good evening.
Past 5 o'clock, good evening.
Good evening. Now, it is the launch of the brand new one-day special, and you know what you're in for? Fun and Frolics with John Lockwood.
I love that.
It's become a thing. I've told Nikki she needs to say that now, just so you know.
So when she says it, I won't think she's stolen it from her. She's got your permission.
No,
Excellent.
definitely
I
not.
can't wait to see her again.
Yes, tomorrow. Now, right, this is your brand new launch, Christmas Foliage and Star Bundle. So tell us, what was the inspiration behind this?
I think what I wanted to do was, with this, I don't know, really to me, it was almost finishing off somewhere where I started last year.
Okay.
So, if we start with the Swirl Point Set here, which I know we've gone past. Sorry,
no, it's
Ginny.
all right, because we're giving you a little waft, a little
waft
tease, so you can see everything, and then we'll go back to the beginning.
So it was kind of, this sort of finalises some bits from last year and also from this year.
Yeah.
So we start with the Swirl Point Set here, and it's always been a bit of a bugbear to me that people will do, say, a particular flower die, and then the next year, like a poinsettia, and then the next year they'll do the new poinsettia.
And keep changing it.
To me, I loved my classic poinsettia, my elegant one. I couldn't think I could improve on it. So what I did was, for this year, we've done, this is brand new launch today. This is the Swirl Poinsettia.
Lovely.
So this will work on its own, and it cuts you that delicate poinsettia.
Yeah.
So you get all of those swirls and all of that detail in there. But if you have got my classic or original elegant poinsettia, then it fits exactly over the top.
Which we have on the show, the original.
We have, in case anyone missed it, we have put it on the show with one of the stamps. But if you can see here, this is the original cut in vellum.
Beautiful.
And then the swirl just cut in mirror card.
Yeah.
And they're just layered up, it's even one layer.
Isn't it stunning?
So I wanted to do that, and I just thought, oh, I've got to, and it works, and I was so chuffed when it worked.
Marvellous.
Until I've moved back up north, can't you?
Yeah.
Then I did, last year, lots of people asked, I did a miniature ivy, and it was only available in a big die set.
Right.
Loads of people said, I'd like a little in miniature ivy. So this is brand new again, launched today, a miniature ivy. So you get 3 different sizes going left and right, little branches of ivy. It's great for adding foliage and little bits in.
I like what you've done on the packaging with the pictures.
Yeah,
of inspiration.
I try and put a picture now on the front of every one.
Nice.
So that everyone can get some inspiration of a sample that I've made. Usually, I mean, I think I made these back in March.
Right.
When I first got the samples through, because it's so long-winded a process. Then we've got the Christmas star. So this was a new insert that fits within my square scene box.
Right.
And this is, the idea that I based it on was like my Oakham and Stamford, if anyone's seen that, where you've got 7 dies that all mix and match in between each other. So you can get loads of different combinations on this one. And this was actually used on some packaging for a die I released first, and everyone kept saying, where's that frame? Where's that frame? Where's that frame? It's here now.
Good stuff.
And then finally, sorry, I'm talking a lot on this one. Last month I'd launched the Shaded Ivy stamp and die set. My first ever time that I'd done a matching stamp and die of foliage.
Right.
And you can't have ivy without holly.
No, we need that.
And I didn't want to put all out at once, so this time you've actually got the holly die and then the matching holly stamp, so that you can actually get detailed holly like this in one stamp and one pass, and you'll get 7 sprigs of holly just in one stamp and pass of your die cutting machine.
Gorgeous. There they go. But we've got the stamps too, as we said. We need to have a little look at those.
So we've got the stamp, so you get the matching stamp. In fact, we've actually got them here.
Oh, great. Okay.
So just to show you with the stamp and die, if you want to hold those.
Oh, this one?
So with the stamp and die, you've got a single stamp, which sinks you out the 7 sprigs of holly. Yeah. All sort of detailed, hand-drawn. Then you've got the matching die, and all you do is match corner to corner.
Brilliant stuff, that.
And cut it out. 1 stamp, 1 cut, 7 detailed die cuts of holly.
Oh, you've made life so easy for us.
It just makes it so much easier. Life is too short for stamping individual leaves.
When there's jelly babies in the fridge.
When there's jelly babies in the fridge.
It's beautiful.
But just to show you the star, so this we've just separated the die out a little bit. So you're getting the frame, you're getting a line around the frame, and this square is not the same size as any other plain square I've done.
Right, good.
So you're not duplicating any shape I've done. You've then got this sort of wreath star. You've got a centre panel for it if you want to cut that out as a wreath. You've then got the separate little mini wreath in the middle. Then you've got the separate holly, which echoes the holly on the frame. But of course you can use them in combination together. Yeah. You know, in pieces. So you can make loads of different combinations with it. And that's what I wanted to get.
Fantastic. So, of course, samples. Do you want to see some samples? Oh yes, by the way, everybody will be getting a free, totally free embossing folder as your gift. Now, we do apologise because we haven't got it here and we haven't got a picture of it, but we promise you will get one.
We will.
You'll get
we'll
a
sort
free
it.
one.
Sorry, I didn't bring one with me.
No, don't worry.
But yeah, it is, and Crafts 2 are giving this away literally free.
Lovely.
One per customer per order. And it will be a random A6 Crafts 2 embossing folder, and there's some beautiful ones.
It's so
we'll
nice to
sort
get it. So do you want to talk us through some
yeah,
samples?
So here we've got the ivy, the holly that's been stamped and die cut, and you've got the Swirl Point Set here again just on vellum, and it's been coloured from behind, so I'll be showing that tomorrow.
Marvellous.
Bring in
sure,
this one. So this is a little bit
shaker
die.
card.
Shaker card, but it shows how well it works with the square box to make that shaker card, and it actually works really well with the 2J stamps I had a few weeks ago, so it works like that. Or
do you want this one?
Yeah, let you, because there's so many.
Anyone.
I've got to say thank you to the angels. There's so many of them. Just love this. This is using a mixture. So here we've got some of the holly stamps, some of the holly cut. We've got the Swirl Point Set here just on its own without the backer, because you don't need that. We've got the miniature ivy in there. We've got some of the ferns that I think we've got on the show in there. So it's everything you need to sort of build your wreaths and things like that.
Oh, I just need to give you a little update. We are 10% already gone in 6 minutes of the one-day special.
Oops.
Yeah.
We did put a lot on.
I know, this is crackers. Oh, wow, what have
I
you cut this
one.
in?
Now, this one is one of June Smith's. Thank you, June. The samples are beautiful. She's done this in the foam, in the flower foam.
Okay.
In the solid and in the swirl.
Right.
And put them together and added some glitter on.
That's stunning, isn't it?
That depth you're getting.
Yeah, look at that.
Just that delicacy is just absolutely beautiful.
Wow. Have we shown something of everything that we've got?
I'm not sure. I think we probably have. I love this one again. This one is Maxine Payne's.
Yeah.
But just the way that works with the Noel stamps, just that individual holly on there, I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
There's just so much you can do. There are so many samples.
Well, I tell you what, we've got a little video to show you so we can, but let me give you the details. This is £49.95 for the whole collection, 12 dies and 1 stamp, but it's the big stamp, you know, you've got several images on there.
Yeah, it's a big A6 stamp giving you 7 individual holly pieces.
So good. Now, you can also spread the cost, 2 payments of just £24.97. That is such a good price. It's so reasonable, and you know you get quality when you get your dies and stamps, John. 348644. We'll show you lots more samples throughout the hour, but here's a little teaser of some more. Aren't they beautiful samples? No, right, we're almost 20% of the stock gone of the one-day special in 8 minutes. John.
Sorry, yeah, we did put a lot of stock on. Right, so I'm just going to, I thought I'd use the holly and show you how it works first, and then I'll do the poinsettia as well. So I'm just going to put my card in. I just want to explain this, because I've had quite a few people on these big stamps. Now what I'm going to do is, I lent this earlier, so my bottom sheet is a little bit dirty because I lent it to Charmaine, so I'm just going to slide it back in, so you'll have to excuse that. But I'm going to slide my A4 card in because, and it goes in this way, and it's locked because of this little piece there, but the reason I go on about that is simply because the dies and the stamps are designed to be A6.
Right.
So you will get it 4 times from a piece of A4 card.
Makes sense.
I actually shrank them down from the original size. That was the original size I did last year. These are slightly smaller. Okay. So that you definitely get them 4 times out.
No waste.
So that's why I'm putting that way. But one of the things I wanted to say is the stamp press I'm using is the Press to Impress.
Yeah.
I know there's loads out there, but If you're doing a big stamp like this that's clear, you want to make sure you've got some foam in your stamp press.
Okay.
I've had loads of people saying, oh, problems with it, with clear stamps connecting.
Okay.
And a clear stamp always needs, it's a hard surface with a hard top.
Of course.
On a hard piece of card. If that stamps onto a hard surface, it misses. And I'm using textured card here.
Yeah.
So if your stamp press doesn't have foam in it, when you're going a big stamp like this, just put some in and save yourself.
Right, okay.
Okay, so I'm going to pick this one up. Just easy to do. And you can see, again, something to go through. You can see how mucky my stamp is. Please keep your stamps dirty.
Keep them dirty.
Yeah, you will get a far better impression from a dirty stamp than a clean one.
Although I'm regretting something that happened today. I was working with Catherine.
Yeah.
And she said I was stamping some bats, and I'd used some black ink, and then I stamped, and then I changed my mind, and then I did think I had cleaned the stamp.
No, stamp it off.
Yeah.
And it hadn't.
No, and I went in with her brand new ink pad, and it's black.
Well, I'm just going to sound awful, sorry, but that's why I love the iZink embossing ink pad I use, because it's rubberised.
That one, yeah.
So you can just clean off the top without ruining the pad if you do that.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I know I'm going to buy her a new one.
I'll see if I've got a spare. But you see there, I get a really beautiful, crisp impression of all of that lines and all of that detail.
The detail is stunning.
So this is all. And this is, so you can see where, the lines have been drawn and everything in there. I wanted it detailed.
Yeah.
What's the point otherwise?
No.
So all I'm going to do then is, I could print stamp it more, but I'm not going to. Take the die.
Yes.
And you can see through, so you can make sure the design matches, but you basically match corner to corner. If you can see the black corners through, it's in the right place.
That's so good. You've just taken all the guesswork out, all the faffing that we have to do. That's just brilliant.
All the time it takes, and it used to take me to cut stamps and dies that match, because I used to draw them, and it was terrible. Terrible, like the amount of time it took. So that's why I came up with this idea. So I'm just going to run that through my machine.
Okey-doke. We are a quarter of the one-day special gone. 12 minutes in. Don't wait. Don't wait.
So,
happened last time.
While that's going through, because it's always boring, this is a piece of the glitter card we've got on the show.
I love this stuff.
And it does feel like velvet, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
It really does. It's beautiful. But when we had the show last time, I was saying to everyone, look, this is die cuttable, intricate glitter card. And so one of the things that I did, because I first tried it on the show after trying it in January, and I knew it was, and I got the confidence, but I'm going to cut that with it. So this is, you can see all the detail there of the Swirl Point Set here.
Because what I find with some glitter cards is that, I don't know whether it's because of the backing or because of that basically you cannot poke the holes out and then the card starts to rip.
It does,
you get
or the foil
edges.
starts to come off.
That's the word.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do though is, I'm cutting a glitter card, and this is sort of the best tips I can actually ever give. So I'm cutting glitter card, and this is a detailed die. So I'm going to use a piece of wax paper in between.
Okay.
Now,
go to your
there's
local
a
sweet
lot
shop.
of things about wax paper.
Right.
People think, oh, you use wax paper to help it to cut. It doesn't.
What does it do?
Wax paper simply helps the pieces to fall out easier.
Oh, okay.
That's all it's about.
That's great.
So I've just taped that down over the wax paper like that. So just going to take out my die cut holly, and you'll see here. So already, I've only just started and I've already lost my pokey tool around it. But what I get then is slide that out, and I'm just going to put that in.
Yeah.
Now, this is quite intricate. So, rather than risk it, I'm going to put a shim in of a piece of card to help.
Okay.
Yeah. But I really think it's important to show you the worst possible cut I could do first with a detailed die.
Right.
Because, I love it when people say, oh, this is so easy, and then it's not. So I'd rather show you how easy it is by doing it the hardest. But there, I've got 7 perfectly die-cut pieces.
And you've got perfection,
stamped, and if you get right in there, you can see that the line goes right to the edge. There's no green line around it. There's nothing in there. So it's all the way to the edge. With the dies you have to lay on separately, usually you've got a line around.
I would like to say thank you for making our lives easier.
It's made my life easier, and that's why I did it, to be perfectly honest. So I'm just going to take now my Swirl Poinsettia out, because that's finished. There we go. There we go. Can you see?
Oh,
those
wow.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's amazing.
And because I used...
Wow.
Because I used the wax paper, you can just see.
All those bits are falling out.
But I'm getting 90% out, straight with a flick, and the rest are just falling out.
Brilliant stuff.
So you don't have to do that, but I'm just saying when it's something like this, it helps just a little bit to help. But I will show you in a second. I'm going to do it with red, plain as it is, as it stands. So
lovely.
Just
nice.
What I'm going to do then.
Oh, 30% of the one-day special has now gone in 15 minutes.
So all I'm going to do, just to show you it's not a thing, I'm just going to take the piece of the red card. We have got this red and this green on the show. This is the Crafts 2 linen card. I absolutely love this.
Yes, I do. Details are just coming onto the screen for the linen card. Oh, which one's this one for? Oh, this is the glitter, but we've also got the linen as well. Details for the linen card coming in now.
So no glitter, no wax paper needed or anything, but we're running that one through. So
this is what you're getting. You've got I love these colours, the Christmas red, Christmas green, burgundy and olive for $11.99. 986184 is your item number. Really good cardstock. So I guess you get 10 sheets of each colour, 40 sheets in total. Nice.
I don't know where I've put my Christmas green.
Oh, well, you cut with one. There you go. Do you want to see them in the flesh? There you go. Won't take them out of the packet. Perfect. Oh, let's open that up. See, this one's nice. It's
I love
different.
that. It is so hard to get decent green card.
Yeah.
I've struggled for a long, long time. But can you see? These have just cut. Can you see that now?
I'll pop these at the back.
Just how simple. Ooh. So that cuts out even the small one. Mm-hmm. There we go.
And that is intricate.
It is. Now, there is one change on this one I have to tell everyone.
Okay.
The original classic or elegant poinsettia, because I've given it 2 names even though it's just called poinsettia,
right,
has one die that's smaller than this.
Okay.
Now, there isn't a smaller than this swirl one.
Okay.
There are 2 of this size, and the reason is that the small one is so small that the swirls wouldn't work.
That's
it just wouldn't cut. So rather than create a situation where you're trying your real hardest to get bits out of something tiny, I thought, let's not have the heartache.
No.
So there isn't the smaller one.
Okay, that's fine. We can live without that.
Those out. So there we go. But you can. I just wanted to show that it's not. I wasn't doing a trick with the wax paper. I'm just showing you something that helps.
Yeah.
With the piece. So just get those bits out. But you can see how easy that is.
Nice.
So I've got that red. And then, so I've got my red, I've got the silver. I'm going to pull in my holly. Now, the other thing I did on this was, I'll find my scissors. Okay. So I did a real simple sort of Y-shaped sprig of holly.
Yeah.
Because, to be honest, since being a kid, that's how I've always drawn it.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's how I've sat and drawn it. And I know people go, well, that might not be the easiest to use. Okay. So there's 2 little tricks in here. Right. Number 1, if you can see here, you've got a line there. Yes. Which shows where one holly leaf over intersects the other one. Okay. All you do to shape them is cut down there.
Oh, that's it.
If you want them to be a little bit more 3D.
Oh, that's good.
Giving you the 3D holly. But you can also just follow that berry and it gives you 2 separate pieces.
Lovely.
So you can see there. But just by following that berry, it doesn't look odd on that side.
No.
So you've got all those different pieces. So I'm going to add a few berries to this, move it on. If there's something you want to go through, and We will show you something else next, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'll do a quick recap then. We are so super busy. It's just, yeah. Use this opportunity now to pop this into your basket, check out, and then you know you've got it, and then you can see the next part of John's demonstrations. So here's the website. You can see everything that we've got. Obviously, the one-day special. You can get some of them individually, but again, once they're gone, they're gone. 5-star reviews on the original elegant poinsettia. We've got ferns on here. Oh, we've got that lovely nativity scene, which is gorgeous. There's the cardstock, but don't forget the glitter cardstock as well. And the lanterns. I was saying to John that I really like making gift boxes. It's a fun thing to do. And it's nice because it puts a smile on people's face when you give it to them and they're wondering what's inside. Right, we have got the one-day special, which is absolutely flying out the door. A third of the stock has gone and it's only 20 past the first live hour. Now, this first set of dies is beautiful. John's designed them to go with the elegant poinsettia from last year. So you're not having to keep getting, basically it's going to work with it, which is really, really nice. And how it layers up is absolutely gorgeous. Isn't this beautiful? Look at all the swirls. Look how elegant it is. It is beautiful. Then, moving along to the next one, we have got the mini ivy die. I love how John now puts inspiration on the packaging. I'm loving that. So you've got those dies there that are so pretty to work with. Isn't that stunning? Look, and that's got some of the hollies on as well. Yeah, marvellous. And then if we come to the next part of your one-day special. Now, I like this because I think it's edgy. I think it's an edgy set of dies, and this is just one of the many ways in which you could use it. That's nice. I like that a lot. It's very, very striking. Oh, yes. Look at this. All right, coming back to what a brilliant way to make a gift box.
It's got lights in as well.
And it's got lights. Here we go. Shall we put the lights down? Are the lights on? Yes, they're on. Here we go. How pretty is this? Oh my word, how much would you charge if you were making to sell? Want me to pull that off? Oh! I didn't realise it was an exploding box. Oh my goodness. Who's done this?
I have to say thank you to June Smith, one of my angels, who spent 3 days making this.
Bless her cottons.
Thank you so much, June. It is amazing.
Wow. Oh, I want to take it home. It's fantastic. Or I want to make a version of it. Oh, thank you so much, John. Thank you. Glad we showed that one. Then carrying on with our one-day special, we've got the shaded holly die, which, as we've just seen, works perfectly with the shaded holly stamp set. And I love the fact that you can cut all 9, is it? 9 pieces?
7.
Sorry, 7 pieces
7
out.
Sprigs of 3.
That's it. All 7 pieces out, all in one pass of the die, which is just brilliant. And how that you can line it up. And here is the stamp as well. So the one-day special, this is absolutely flying. I want to show you some different samples to the ones I showed you earlier with this one. Okay, let's show you this. Look at this, you can make your own shadow boxes, which I think is just glorious. Thanking you. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it such a nice aperture? It's different, isn't it? And then in this aperture, you can pop the nativity scene, which we've got on the show. Speaking of that, look at the nativity scene teamed up with your glorious poinsettias. That is stunning. More gift boxes. I love this. Isn't that so pretty? It's so grand. And if you make to sell, you really will be drawing people over to you. What about Christmas crackers? There you go, popping the poinsettia on that. Oh, wow, I've seen another one. Check this out. If I bring this up, I think this is a big one. It's going to be a big one. Hang on. Let me get this right. Oh. That's what I need to be doing. All right, here we go. Ooh, hey, cool. Love that. So with the one-day special, it's so affordable. You can spread the cost 2 payments of £24.98. That's all you're paying on your first instalment. And we will send it out to you once you've paid that second instalment also. 348644. And don't forget, if you purchase anything off this show, you'll get that lovely free, we like that word, free embossing folder from Crafts 2. And of course, you'll get your 10% then to spend in September. Now, this is the original, the Elegant Poinsettia. Yeah, I thought you'd go for this one. So if you didn't get it last year, get it now and it will work with the one in the one-day special. A third of the stock has gone. I can't, wow, and I don't know if really, right, so John is shaking his head to say, but that's it. Once it's gone, it's gone. Okay. That is $11.99. I bet everybody's going, quick, quick, put it in my basket. $11.99. Item number is 609124. Then next up we have got the Elegant Poinsettia. You get 9 stamps in total. Oh, so this is great. So you could get the stamp, the dies, the stamps and the new swirly ones and they'll all work brilliantly. Like it. So here you can see you've got not just the poinsettias, but you've got sentiments as well. So this has been absolutely filled full of stamps. There is no space left and you're getting 9 beautiful stamps for $12.99. Item number is 839889. And then next up we have got the Festive Swirl Sentiments. I like these a lot. They're a really, really lovely font. Beautiful. Oh, we're just coming to it, sorry. There we go. And this is it. Look, do you see the font? It's lovely, isn't it? So you've got Merry Christmas, Happy Christmas and Season's Greetings. And you can see how they cut beautifully. Here's one on this card. Merry Christmas. Nice font, isn't it? It's all swirly and lovely. Right, $9.99 then for this. Festive Swirl Sentiments, 615280. Then we've got the shaded ivory. I nearly said shady. It's definitely not shady. It's shaded ivy. This is both the die and the stamp set. And again, can you see that it's been done like the ones in the one-day special where you match up the dies to the corners and then you're cut precisely all in one, which is just brilliant. So it is all one stamp set, but then in one pass you've got all of those elements, which is fantastic. $19.99, 096686. Then we have got the Nativity Scenes. Now here you've got the Nativity Scenes, but it does also come with the Oh Little Town. This is a beautiful set of dies. Ah, look, do you see what John's done on the packaging? It works really well with the die that's in the one-day special. Yes, we did have one. I showed one earlier, I think. Here, no, not that one, not that. It's somewhere under here. Oh, apologies, I have buried it. So I found it. Right, so as you can see, it goes really well. So John's given us the inspiration on the packaging, which I really like. Now, to go for the stamps and the dies, £19.98, 562701. Then we have got the beautiful cardstock. It's the glitter cardstock that feels like velvet. It does not shed at all. You've got 50 sheets of assorted colours coming to you. And again, as I said, we've seen that it cut, oh, I'm knocking one off. It cuts like an absolute dream. Now, it is £19. I'm just trying to balance. £19.95. 50 sheets, that is great value for 32920. We could keep going, endless glitter, couldn't we? And then last but not least, back by popular demand, we've got the lanterns. So whether you want to make these Christmassy, it could be birthday, it could be just a nice summer's gift, because you could, as long as you know it's not going to rain, you could actually hang these in the trees, couldn't you? Put a little battery operated tea light. Oh, that would be pretty. Now this has a freedom discount. Hey, you're saving £11 and you're getting the both of these, £35.98. Item number is 898379. Now we are celebrating our 4th birthday. Woohoo! One person Mexican wave. Woohoo! 4th birthday. Right, so we're going to tell you about the Dream Day, which you can be in with a chance of winning. Oh, we're doing the 10% credit instead. All right, let's do this. 10% credit, which you can enjoy on all your purchases. For every purchase you make during our 4th birthday celebrations, you'll receive 10% credit back to spend throughout September. The credit will be added to your account on August the 30th and can be redeemed up until September the 30th across our entire website. For full T's and C's, have a look on hachanda.com. Here's the info about the Dream Day. Would you like the opportunity to visit Hachanda HQ and craft along with Leonie Pujol? Well, now's your chance. There are 10 spaces up for grabs on Thursday the 3rd of October for an Access All Areas tour of our studios and a fun-filled make and take with Leonie. Now we have somebody that we have to say happy birthday to.
We do. We have to say happy birthday to Joyce.
Joyce, hello Joyce.
Hello Joyce, happy birthday. Hope you're having a lovely time with Paul and Elaine.
Right.
Paul and Elaine are some really good friends of mine.
Yeah.
Who actually help out. We've got a lot of groups on Facebook and we've started up now.
Yes.
So there's a John Next Door share group where we want you to share your projects. There's actually a competition in there at the minute to win a signed die and stamp.
Oh, nice.
I didn't want to. Sam's making me sign it, but the competition's in there, and we do the John Next Door page, and Paul and Elaine have been brilliant at helping out as sort of half admins for us on it.
That's great, because you've been doing a lot of Facebook Lives, haven't you?
We do a Facebook Live every week. The next one's Wednesday night.
I thought you were going to say every night. I was like, oh, you'd be exhausted.
No, but what I do on there is the idea of the Facebook Lives is if there's anything you want to see at home or know how to do, you message on Facebook, and that's what we do in the live. It's not about me saying, oh, look, this is pretty. Yeah. It's about answering your questions. So if there's something you're stuck on, put it in there. That's what it's there for.
That is nice. We are how much gone? 40% of the one-day special in exactly 30 minutes.
Oh dear.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So I'm going to move on.
Pretty.
Stunning, isn't it? I'm going to show you those in a minute. Oh, no, yeah.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do is I do something with the Christmas star, and I keep saying about how a lot of the dies I'm doing at the minute match my square scene box.
Yes.
But what someone pointed out to me the other day is I'm not doing is showing you how it does.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying, oh, it does, yes, trust me. So this is the square scene box outer die, and I think this is available on the website if anyone's missing it. And I'm going to take a long piece of tape.
Right.
So I'll do that in a second. So I'm going to take now the Christmas star from the one-day special. You can tell when I love a die because it's full of bits when I bring it on air.
Yes, indeed. You can see how hard wearing they are.
If you can see here, what I've done is, now I've put a little black mark there to denote the top. I've done that myself.
Oh, I was going to say, it's not on it.
It's not on it. And there was a little black mark on here to denote the one that matches. And the reason is, I'm going to show you now. Can you see? That doesn't fit.
Okay.
There, like that. And that does. Is that right? No, that's still not right. So is that right? No. Is that right? Not quite, no. Is that right? Okay, and that's the reason why. Yeah. When you receive your set, I would suggest that you do that and you put a little mark against two of those edges.
Okay, yeah.
And the reason is I hand draw my dies. Yeah. I don't get images, I don't download them. I draw them, but I draw them on computer. Because it's hand drawn, that is not an equal, that shape doesn't exist. Okay. It's not on a computer. So that lines have been drawn by me, so that line there is not the same length as that line there. Okay. Because it's hand drawn. Yeah. And I'd rather explain that and say why. Right. And to me, it proves that I do actually sit there and spend hours drawing them, not just making it up. So I'm going to pick them up. So I'm going to use a long piece of tape, pick up the middle. Yeah. Then it's floating. I love this technique. Yeah, I can then hover that over like that until I'm happy that it's even and right. Yep. Then I pick that die up. Yep. Then I can hover over this third one, make sure that by eye it's nice and even in the middle, pick up that one. Yep. And then I can just put that down, tape it, and we cut that. Right. So a lot easier to do, but I keep talking about how they fit. So I thought, well, I'll show you this one and how it does. So that cuts through, and I'll show you that in a second. Okie dokie, little update while that's going through the machine. 2/3 of the original elegant Poinsettia has gone, and once it's gone, it's gone. So if you didn't get it last year, get it now. It is on reorder. Oh, okay. It is on reorder. Oh, I see, I see. But it will not be back in stock for a good few weeks. Oh, weeks, at the earliest. Right, at the earliest, okay. So what I mean is that if it sells out on the show, there won't be any more on extended, we won't be adding any on. I understand. Or I don't believe so, because I believe I put in everything we've got left in the warehouse. Right, lovely. So, yeah, I don't want to tell Porkies. But no, it is coming back, but it will be a few weeks before it comes back. So here I've got this cut through. Sorry about using white, guys. but I'm just going to, because I'll do what I do at home. Bless, I got home on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And the craft cave had been hoovered.
Oh, Sam.
I know, bless him. I got it all been hoovered. There wasn't a bit on the floor.
Was there a lot when you left?
Alex.
All right, sorry,
I've been going half an hour, look at the floor. You know, I can do up to 16 hours a day in the craft cave.
So you have carpet on the floor as well?
Yes, just to keep it nice and warm in the winter. So I've got all of those bits out. Yeah, really simple, but you can see there, hopefully, all the detail that you're getting in it. But I want you to see all the stitch detail again. It's hand-drawn. So you'll see it is even, but it's not done on a computer. I've sat and put each little line in.
I understand.
I feel that's important.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
I feel that a design like that, you want to see, you know, I drew that holly. It's not just a corner repeated 4 times.
Yes.
Because it doesn't even stick on the same way.
No, you're right, actually.
Yeah, because I want that. So what I want to do is I want to cover this outside bit, but I want to leave the aperture open.
Right.
So I'm going to take a piece of the red Christmas card we've got on the show.
Lovely.
And I'm just going to give the inside of my box a spray with the spray glue into the box that I have down here.
Do you remember we used to stand in the buddy box?
I used to stand in a box. They stopped me because of health and safety. But I'm just going to put that on, but I'm going to give you a little tip here.
Yeah.
When I do this, that is sticky, the sides. So to get rid of that, if you've put glue or double-sided or spray glue anywhere you don't want it, use your anti-static bag.
That's good. Does it, so it coats it then?
Coats it.
Yeah.
But coats it cleanly and clearly, and now
Brilliant.
it's not sticky anymore.
Good tip, that.
So what I'm going to do then is take out the die that I used when I find it.
Take out the die.
I wish I was tidy.
No, you wouldn't be you.
No, it wouldn't be me, would I? wouldn't be right.
If you started being tidy, I'd be like, right, where's John and what have you done with him?
Yeah, no one would actually believe it was me, would they really?
No.
So I'm just going to take the white out. And all I'm going to do is just drop this back in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop that back in and we'll run that back through.
Lovely. It's just nice to see this coming together.
So while that's done, for once, here's one I did earlier.
Yes. Oh, that looks so pretty.
So I'll show you how it comes when it comes out.
Yeah.
But this is one I've done, this is one I did earlier. Exactly the same way.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So really, really simple. Now I could stamp an image, I could put a scene in there. I was actually going to put some of the, die cut scenes in, but I don't know where I've put them.
The die cut. Do you want to nick some from our pack?
So no, oh no, I've got mine somewhere. They're behind me.
Somewhere.
So we'll do this. Yeah. So I'm just going to use, just to show you this works.
Perfect.
And I'm just going to use my eraser to take the glue off. So I've got a little bit of glue around. So I'm just going to use my glue eraser. We have got these.
Those?
Yeah, they sold out, but we've managed to bring them back with the embossing mat.
Lovely.
And the heat mat and the thing. So they are back on, thankfully, because it sold out last time. Yeah. So I've got my piece, just the same. Yeah, but I've already put red line tape on that one. I'm just going to take now. Now I thought I'd brought a piece of black. I did.
Black card, you got it.
Yeah. So I'm going to put a simple scene on this. So I'm going to take from the scenes.
Yes.
This is the Oh Little Town. And what you'll see on the scene dies is, you see they've got the extra metal.
Yes.
That's because that makes it parallel.
Okay.
So normally if it didn't have the metal there, you would put that on thinking that's straight. When it comes off, it's not.
Oh, good.
So you match to there and come over.
Yep.
We'll tape that down. And I think we're going to have, I'm going to have the 3 wise men. But again, that would look to me even.
Yeah, but it's not.
But it's not.
Okay.
That's how I tell it's even.
How many prototypes do you do?
Some of them 6s and 7s.
Really?
I've got better. For Christmas, I only altered 2 things.
Okay.
So I'm really pleased on that one.
Yeah.
But sometimes, yeah, it's a lot. There are dies that sit at home that you guys will never see.
Right. Oh, the rejects.
Rejects. So there are dies that people will just not see.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. I keep them because I think it's a good way to remember things. But yeah, some we prototype quite a lot. There we go.
Right,
So
pop it in.
what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make up the box while I'm doing that. So take my paper tool.
Yep.
Take the red line tape off. I put that around on each of the flaps.
It's going to stick to us all, this red line.
It is.
What's names?
And then, do you know, I had everything laid out. I was so organised and tidy, and then don't know where I put it.
What are you looking for?
We'll just hum. I cut a square for the back rather, so to save myself having to cut one.
Okay.
And I don't know where to put it.
Almost half of the one-day special has gone in 39 minutes.
Whoa, sorry.
Yeah, that's so amazing.
So let's just take these out.
Do you want us to go away for a minute?
If you could, while I find my piece, that would be
That's
brilliant.
fine.
Thank you, Alex.
Oh, I tell you
You
what,
know me far too well,
I know.
don't you?
I've known you for 4 years.
Do you know, I can't believe it, because tomorrow is the actual birthday on the 27th, which I have to say happy birthday to June Smith, who made the beautiful box.
Wonderful.
It's her birthday tomorrow, that's how she remembers it.
Yeah.
And of course I did the first one-day special, but there's me and you left, isn't there now? We were saying earlier.
Yeah.
From day one at 9 AM when it went live, there was me and you and lots of others on the sofa. And now I think there's just me and you. No, I think it's Barbara as well.
Oh yes, Barbara too.
But yeah, so 4 years, God, it seems like 5 minutes.
I know, doesn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So while we're looking for the missing piece of card, we've got some inspiration for you. Look at this little one, a tree made out of the poinsettia. Oh, that's adorable. Look, it's so sweet. From
Rashan.
Thank you, Rashan. I just happened to spot it on the video. I was like, where are they? They're fabulous. Now, back to the one-day special. Let's go through what you're getting one more time if you're just joining us. But if you are just joining us, I would say please be quick because half the stock has gone in 40 minutes. Now, you've got your poinsettia. This is the Swirl Poinsettia die. And this John has made to go with the original elegant poinsettia die, so that you're not getting, I really appreciate this actually, because you know sometimes people come out with a different flower, different flower, different flower, different flower, whereas now you can just embellish the flower that you've already got and make it look different, if you know what I mean. So you've got this beautiful die, then you have got the mini ivy die set. That they absolutely cut like a dream, and John's put some inspiration on the packaging. I can see another finished sample just coming into view.
If you turn around the packaging, there's a full-sized image of it.
Oh, is there? Okay.
On the back of every packaging is a full-sized.
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I'm totally like putting my hand in front. Oh, look, that's great.
And it's usually a different card on the back to the front now, if I can.
Nice. Okay, that's wonderful. So there's some inspiration there. This is the ivy, mini ivy, wonderful. And then moving along, we've got the Christmas star die, which I like. I think it's very edgy. I like looking at this, and you can see what a lovely scene you could pop behind it. This is a yeah, that's the right one, Jimmy. Yeah. Where are you going? Go to, okay, fine. Go to this one then. It's just so you can see one of the samples. It's good, isn't it? But there's multiple ways that you can use this, these sets of dies. Then going back, we've also got the holly die and the stamps to match. So here you are, and this is just one big stamp, but what's brilliant is what you can line up easily the dies over the stamps, because you see those little corner bits, and in one pass you'll get several sprigs of holly rather than, and backwards and forwards with the die cutting machine, cutting them out individually. No, you get all of those elements popping out at once. £49.95. Now, you can spread the cost on FlexiBuy, 2 payments of £24.97. Item number is 348644. Then we've also got something else to show you, the witch set. The glue tool set. So you've got your bottles, you've got the glue eraser, they're fine tip bottles by the way, and the non-stick craft mat. £9.99, 046955. Really great price for that actually.
It is. I've actually paid a £5 for an eraser before.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking then like we normally be
Oh,
talking.
yeah,
Sorry.
sorry. Yeah.
No, sorry, guys, I didn't mean to that. No, but I have.
Yeah.
So I found my back, but what I'm going to do, while we were off, thank you for that. I was really struggling then. Now, I've gone and put something else down there.
What are you looking for, John?
Honestly, you wouldn't believe that we left home this morning at 10 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah, and that we came here, we were here sort of
I know,
early
we
at
were
half
having a
12
chat.
when we were chatting.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I'm so unprepared and yet I've been here hours. I've just cut a piece slightly smaller than the box.
Right.
In the box die set, there is a square die that cuts this for you.
Okay.
Yep, to give you the right bits. So all I'm going to do is place Little Town of Bethlehem at the top.
I love these silhouette scenes.
I'm going to put the stable and the shepherds, but in actual fact, all I want, I think, are just the shepherds.
Okay.
So I'm going to take out the stable this time, which is the flexibility you've got. Oops. So we'll just have the shepherds on the hill watching. I'm then going to take my 3 wise men.
Right.
Which was, you know, my favourite joke was, what was it? If the 3 wise men had have been 3 wise women, then, you know, they'd have arrived on time, helped with the baby and brought sensible gifts.
That's so good.
I've got to be honest, it's probably very true.
Yeah.
So just trim it down to match the
I
theme.
must tell you, I don't think Paola would mind at all because she said it on air. We were talking about the 3 wise men and she said, yes, didn't they bring, Ben's laughing. Were you flooring that show?
I actually saw that.
Yeah, they bring gold, no, what is it? Gold, myrrh and Frankenstein. No, frankincense. It was so funny.
What I don't get though is frankincense is the same in Spanish as English.
Is it? Well, I think she just...
No, bless her. Because they don't, in Spain, they don't celebrate Christmas. They celebrate Los Tres Majos, which is the 3 Kings on the 6th of January.
Okay.
So they celebrate the day when they actually delivered the presents.
Oh, I didn't realise this.
It's changed a lot now, but that's traditional.
There.
Yeah. So I'm just going to quickly make the box together. There is a tutorial on YouTube on this.
Okay.
So don't worry. Yeah. So we're just going to move this on. There we go.
Oh, I see. Sorry. Right. Okay.
I'm just going to slide that in.
Yeah.
Too tall. So I'm just going to trim it down.
Just while you're cutting this, very quickly, because I think we might have some mic issues, if that's all right. You won't miss anything, we promise. Here's the Poinsettia. Now 70% of the stock has gone. This is £11.99. 609124 is your item number. We have also got the stamps. Now a third of the stock has gone on this one, and you also get the sentiments as well. £12.99. Item number is 839889. Now something that you haven't seen yet. Right, we've got the gold, the silver, and the copper of the Is-Ink finishing spray. £12.99, 438858, and then we've also got the linen card. 40% of the stock has gone, 10 sheets of each colour, £11.99, 986184. Lovely. There we go.
Okay. Well, I know you like to see something new, so just quickly, there's the box.
Lovely.
I just cut him down. So you've got that seam, but you've got so much depth in them, I think, without skill or effort. Yeah. That's what I love. This is the holly we did earlier, and I know you like bright, sparkly things. So I thought I did promise I'd show the finishing sprays, and I did a Facebook Live. Okay. So the finishing sprays are the same as the Is-Ink normal dye sprays. Right. These are quick drying, non-clog.
I like that word, non-clog.
Non-clog.
It's
And I actually showed on Facebook Live the other day a bottle I'd got to the bottom of, which when I told Leonie about, she didn't believe I'd ever got to the bottom of a spray bottle.
Right.
Because they're ruined. You know, they're clogged by then.
Yeah.
So these have got an extremely fine mica in them.
Okay.
Gold, silver and copper. So you give them a shake to wake them, but none of those, if you can see there, but you don't have to do any sort of special rolling or
all right.
give it a shake.
Okay,
because
good.
they've put the non-clog top on, you don't have to worry about how you look after them or care for them.
Right.
And this is a new one because I got to the bottom of mine.
Okay.
So, but...
Oh, this will make it so pretty. Look how sparkly that is.
Let's see the glitter, but then, if we can bring that in.
Oh, wow, look at all the sparkle. Yes, yes, I like this, John.
But that is dry.
Oh, what?
Yeah. It's dry.
Sorry, I know, I'm always like, what? Hey, that is cool,
but it
isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh right, a third of the stock has gone of these sprays. Guess what Paola's emailed in? Hello, Paola.
I got it wrong, didn't I?
Intensio.
It is. I'm lo siento, Paola, lo siento. Mi chica guapa, lo siento.
I have no idea what's going on.
She'll get that, hopefully. My pronunciation will be atrocious. I've not been there for years.
Oh, don't worry.
But no, we watched it. Sam and I were in fits of laughter on the floor in a Say Frankenstein.
Easy mistake to make.
Yeah, I'm going to do it next, aren't I? So what I've done is I've cut some of the mini ivy in the glitter card just ahead of time.
Yeah.
I just absolutely think, you know, that if I to have die-cut glitter card that's like this, that I can cut something as fine as that and not lose any of the glitter. And the colours are really clever. It's like the green isn't just green, because green glitter's quite bright.
Yeah, I know, it can be garish.
Yeah, it's actually been mixed with a little bit of gold, which is what gives it a really soft, so you're getting a little gold tinge on it.
Very nice.
So all I'm going to do is take my glue gun, come on, and I'm just going to arrange a little bit of the ivy around.
Okay.
And put a little bit more on. You'd be a lot more careful with your glue at home, but I've had this glue gun on for the last 2 hours.
Oh, right.
So it's ready to pour.
It is.
I'm just going to put some of the holly in.
Oh, careful.
There we go.
I love watching this build up. But what an impressive gift to give to somebody.
So, because it's so easy to use, I can actually, you know, I'm not worrying about how much of it I'm doing, because this actually uses, all of this holly so far has used less than an A6 piece of card.
Oh, what? No. Right, the Is-Ink sprays that you've literally a minute ago seen, they are approaching limited stock. Oh my goodness. So we'll just get you the correct details on screen. So you are getting all three of them, the gold, the silver pearl and the copper for $12.99. New today, 438858. There's green on the screen. It's limited.
And then I've just added into here.
Yeah.
Just what I'll just do another little tiny one.
Sure.
These are some that I'd done earlier, and I've just put some of these are Ranger Glossy Accents, but I've got some I've done with the Red Nouveau drops and things.
Yeah.
You know, whatever you've got in the centre for the berries.
Do you know, I really like the contrast between the glitter card, then the spray on the normal card, and then just leaving it normal.
Just leaving it plain.
Yeah.
It just works so well.
Oh, they think it's all over. It is now. The sprays have gone, the Is-Ink sprays. That was quick.
That really was quick. I'm just going to get my mat out, sorry, because I keep putting my gun down.
Okay.
Because the heat mat is, that comes with the glue eraser, it's brilliant. So what I've got here is I've got 3 of the Poinsettia swirls. So this is the two smallest, and the next size up. And I've actually just backed them using the classic Poinsettia or the elegant one. So with the same, I've cut it in red in glitter card. So I'm just going to add these on as well. And all I'm doing is shaping them around my finger, just twisting it. So I like a card that's got a bit of oomph to it. And we'll just come on, there we go. So we're just going to tuck these in. One there, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I like the way you shape them.
I'm just twisting them over my thumb. and my finger. We can spend hours shaping flowers. It just doesn't, sometimes it just isn't necessary.
Yeah.
And a poinsettia, the petals are actually leaves.
The poinsettia is say that again.
The petals of a poinsettia
Poinsettia
flower
are
are
leaves.
leaves, just a different colour.
I didn't realise that. No, that's why I asked you to repeat that, because I was like, eh?
Yeah. So the actual poinsettia, if you look at a poinsettia, it's got red petals.
Right.
They're actually just red versions of the leaf.
I never knew that. I don't know if you remember, again, this is throwback to when we first worked together.
Yeah.
I didn't know that these flowers were actually called poinsettia. I just knew the look of them.
Yeah.
And I remember we were on air and you went, you don't know what a poinsettia is? I was like, not a clue.
I remember that.
Not a clue. And you were like, oh, I've got a weird one here.
That's the good thing about, I mean, the thing is about the birthday in the 4 years, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
Because we've all grown and changed and learnt so much. You know, I've made and met some brilliant people, beautiful people, wonderful friends just through this.
Yeah.
And the viewers as well. I've made
Yes.
some wonderful friends with people through her channel and the friendliness of everything. But then we're going together. That's what we've done.
Look at this. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, my word. Right. Over half the stock of the One Day Special has gone, but you can be creating beautiful pieces like this. Look at this. It's just stunning, isn't it? Thank you, John.
Thank you. I love the fact I can put together the holly, the ivy, the poinsettia.
Yeah.
If you mix it with the element plate I've had before, you can really build some beautiful foliage in there. That's what I love about it.
Stunning. Here's the website. We've literally got a minute, so we can show you the One Day Special one more time. But as I said, now look, we loaded a lot of stock, a lot, because we knew this was going to be busy. I didn't think quite this busy. After 55 minutes, we're over half the stock gone. And look, those eyes ink, is ink, it is ink, isn't it?
Yeah, but I always call them eyes ink. It won't change in my head,
No,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
the same though now, actually.
You know,
yeah.
the Swedish story is IKEA, not IKEA, but the Europeans, it's an IKEA. They don't pronounce they don't capitalise the letters in the way we do.
It's interesting. Now, the One Day Special, so we've only got, I don't know, do you want to just have a look? We've got 45 seconds, so that's all we've got. But they're beautiful dies and stamps, and you've put together a collection that it's timeless.
That's what I've tried to do.
Yeah.
I've tried to do, there are pieces in here that you can use all year round.
Yeah.
There are pieces in here you'll use Christmas after Christmas. Holly and holly, ivy, poinsettia motifs last year after year after year. You just change the colours.
Yeah.
So they're not one-trick ponies. You're not going to make one thing this year and then not be able to use them next year. I want these out next year. Like the classic poinsettia I said last year, I wanted it out on your desk. That's why I've done this new one.
Brilliant. Thank you, John. Right, John will be back at 8 o'clock. We'll see if the stock is. See you after.